Ryan!
Hello, everyone. You had your lunch already?
Hello, Miss.
Hi, Disha, Kenji, everyone. Okay, we will start in about 3 minutes, I think, yeah. Waiting for some of your friends to join. Okay, everyone. Can everyone turn on the camera so I can see your face? I see there are 18, yeah, including the FL leader, FYP leader and partner. Oke, hai Mita. Shalom Mita, kamu panggilannya apa? Mita ya?
Alia, Miss. Aku tulis di nama username-ku ya.
Ya. Hai Sasha, Jane, Najwa, Chelsea, Honey. How are you, Honey? What time is it in there? Nazifa, Shakila, Najwa, Jeremy. Yeah. Oh, we have Mabel. Hi, Mabel.
Halo Bu.
Yeah.
Siang.
Kenji and Diksha and Afif, Audrey.
Hello.
Halo. Alia. Nah, udah ada namanya. Okay, so hi Miss Lily. Miss Lily with the yellow with hijab. Keisha. Okay, so good afternoon everyone. Yeah, I think this is our first materi dasar jurusan ya for this FYP. If you pay attention on the schedule, we have 3 basic courses in the program. Today we will talk about creative writing. Tomorrow we will talk about public speaking, and the next day we will talk about social media content strategy. So basically these 3 big areas will be your courses, yeah, your material that you will have in communication. Of course, it will be in different courses with different purposes, but that's like big skills that you will learn and hopefully master later when you finish a communication program. Okay, so I was informed that 2 students are still on the way, yeah, after the opening or the inauguration this morning, ya. Siapa? Ayu and siapa di satu lagi?
Adelia.
Oh yeah, okay. Okay, so yeah, I hope you had your lunch. I hope you are safe and healthy today. Yeah. Again, let me reintroduce myself. My name is Miss Karina. You can call me Miss Karin. I will teach writing and journalism classes in communication. And today I will share a topic about creative writing. Yeah, I'm sure all of you, when you join communication, either you are already good in writing or you want to be good in writing, right? Because it is like the skill, the knowledge, the practices that you will learn a lot in writing. Ya. Nanti kalau lulus, if you finish or if you are in communication program in each semester, you will ask to write and speak, and many other content, many other material. Okay, so allow me to share my screen first. Yeah, is it clear? Can you see my presentation?
I think it's still loading, Miss. Okay, now it's
Still
clear.
loading. Okay, yeah. So all of you can see my screen. Yeah. Please turn on your camera. Yeah, and be ready whenever I ask you question, because this is a very basic material, and you will learn a lot. You will get more further in class later. So today is like just a warm up. Yeah, a discussion. So I want you to talk. Yeah, to share your experience or anything that you want to discuss. Okay. Okay. First of all, let me share this first slide. Yeah. Writing is difficult. You agree or not? Who agree? Writing is difficult. You can give reaction or you can talk. Siapa yang setuju bahwa writing is difficult? Alia, ya. Writing is difficult. Any other? Zefanya. Okay. Who else? Why do you think it's difficult, Zefanya? What makes you think that it is difficult? Which part? Yeah, Nazifa also think it is difficult. What makes you think it's difficult?
The words, like making up words.
Okay, the words, yeah, making up words. How about itu siapa tadi? Zefanya ya, Zefanya. Yeah.
Because I think it's because people are tend to be bored if you know it's something. That's why you have to make people excited in your writing.
Okay, so maybe it's about choosing the topic. Yeah, also about choosing the topic that makes people interested in reading it. Okay, anyone else who wants to share your opinion that writing is difficult?
I have an opinion.
Yes, Alia.
I think sometimes we all have so much ideas in our head to the point that we don't understand how to convey it in a form of writing. And there's just so many theories and ways you can write, and you just don't know how to put it in a form of feelings or your idea.
Right. So it's more on how to actually writing it, yeah, how to put your ideas into writing, to execute the idea into writing, yeah. Okay, thank you, Alia. So we have choosing the topic, rather difficult, put the ideas into the writing itself, and basically about how to start and choosing topic, yeah. Thank you, everyone. Next slide, yeah. Writing is easy. What do you think? Who think that writing is easy? Anyone? It doesn't have to be like, you know, you're a professional writer that you already produce lots of writing. No need, yeah. Maybe you think because you, when I was high school, yeah, or primary school, I like to write a diary, yeah. It was no social media back then, so we have to write, yeah. I enjoy writing. Of course, we have not talked about the quality of writing yet, but writing is easy back then. Yeah. What about you? Anyone want to share your thought that writing is easy? Honey, what do you think, Honey? Do you think writing is easy? What do you think, Honey?
I think Honey's having technical issues, Miss.
I can't hear you, Bu. Ini tadi she said I can't hear you all.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, I cannot hear you. Okay. Yeah, no worries. Okay. How about others? Anyone also think that writing is easy? Maybe you already have like certain experience in writing, maybe writing your social media posts, or maybe writing more serious stuff. or maybe in high school, you produce like a school magazine or something. Anyone have experience or skill in that area? Yeah, no worries. You can share, even though it's not like a perfect or like a complicated one. How about you, Jane?
I won't say it's difficult, but I also won't say that it's easy.
Okay,
I guess it's like in between.
in between, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because I think it's a typical Indonesians. I mean, it's, you don't want to say something is easy because you don't want to, brag about it. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, this is just a kick-off question to warm up our discussion later. This is some of the challenges of writing. Yeah, this is some challenges when we start writing. Yeah, first, I don't know what to write. Yeah, you mentioned it in the beginning. I don't know how to start. If we talk about I don't know how to write, we talk about topic. Yeah, what should I write? Yeah, should I write about personal experience? Should I write about something current issues? Should I write about food or my hobby or what? I don't know what to write in the topic. Agree? Yeah, I think some of you mentioned it earlier. And then the second one, I don't know how to start. Yeah, maybe you know the topic, maybe you know what you're passionate about. Yeah, you know what to write, but you don't know how to start. You don't know how to start putting into words. You do not know how to channel your writing or the outlet. Yeah, how to start. It can be because you're not confident enough, or maybe you are not, you know, just do not, it's not become a habit yet. Yeah, but I think for current generation, when you have social media, you can use it as a practicing habit. Yeah, you can practice writing through your social media. Okay, and the next one is, my story is not interesting. Yeah. You might already know what to write, the topic, you already have channel or outlet to write about. Yeah, but you think that it is not interesting. Yeah, so this is like the issues of choosing the right topic or choosing the right angle. Yeah, the topic can be anything. Yeah, but the point of view of your writing makes it different. Yeah, we will talk about examples later. And then the next one, what would others think of my writing? Yeah, so you are scared about criticism. You might think that this is not good enough, so you are not confident when other people reading it. Yeah, and then will the reader be impressed? Yeah, still relate. Yeah, what other thing, because you try to create like a perfect one already. You try to create like a good piece of writing instead of practicing. Yeah. And the next one, or the last one, I think this is for a confidence one. Yeah, you are able to write, you are able to put it into words, but you don't know how to limit, how to stop. Yeah, it's too long. Yeah, in writing process, whether too short or too long can be problems. Yeah, can be issues. So it will be depend on the purpose of writing. Okay, so of all these 6 challenges, which one do you think apa ya, like the most, the thing that become challenges for yourself? You can write in the chat. Yeah, you can write in the chat, which one do you think the most become the most issues for you? Is it the start, yeah, choosing the topic, or trying to limit yourself? Yeah, you write too long, for example. Will the reader be impressed? Okay. Shakila, will the reader be impressed? Okay. Why do you think it matters, Shakila? Why do you think you put lots of thought on what will the reader thought? Will the reader be impressed? Why do you think it's an issue? It's a challenge. Shakila, there? Or Alia, you want to add? Yeah, you said that difficult to limit yourself. Any examples before?
I think, as I said before, I was like, sometimes there's just too many ideas in my head to the point that I don't know how to form it in a way that everyone would understand.
Okay. Yeah, I see here that Sasha also said that what others would think. Yeah. In a way, I agree. Yeah, of course, we write even though it is in our own maybe social media or our own blog post. Yeah, we expect others to also read, right? The more people read our writing, it is like, reach our purpose, right? Unless you write for your own diary and keep it for yourself, right? But you don't have to write until it is perfect before you share it. That's why we call it practice. Yeah. Yeah, for example, back then I start with writing diary, for example, or writing your social media status or your Instagram caption, for example. Yeah, it is also exercise or practices. Okay, and okay. Okay, now let's move on to the question again. Ya, tadi udah question, now another question. What do you usually read? You can type in chat box. Yeah. What do you usually read, and why do you like it? Maybe you can write that you usually read book, for example, or Instagram, or blog post, or newspaper article, or anything. What do you usually read? Apa sih yang biasanya your generation read? Yeah. From that, we can later move on to the types of writing. Okay, let me check. What do you usually read? Let me ask based on the screen, yeah. Sasha, what do you usually read, Sasha?
I actually read a lot of fantasy books, fiction.
Okay, fiction, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Jane, what do you usually read?
Romance or like emotional.
Romance. So book, yeah, book.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Chelsea, how about you, Chelsea?
Yeah, romance, fantasy,
Fantasy.
a lot.
Okay. Nazifa? It doesn't have to be book, ya. Maybe you, I just read IKEA catalog, for example. Ya. Boleh juga. Kalau I'm happy if all of you read books, yeah, but you can also say that you read, like, for example, text on TikTok. Yeah, it's also part of reading, right? Yeah,
I read articles, news articles.
News article. Any specific topic or field that you read?
Any
Current
of like
issue, current issue.
any issues, like if I'm like on Google and something and I see like an article and I just click on it, like something like an article that fascinates me. So that's what I usually like to read.
Okay, thank you. Najwa, how about you? What do you usually read?
Yes, Miss.
Yeah.
Kind of putus-putus a bit.
Yeah. What do you usually read?
I honestly rarely read a book, but I love to read like some news and the headlines and controversial stuff
Okay,
that's
so
going on.
like news article, controversial
I
news
like
article.
My favorite so far
Mm-hmm.
is like the CNN from the CNN.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Okay, any one
Thank
of
you,
you
Miss.
who also enjoy reading, yeah, let's say poetry or reading journal maybe or any other stuff? Ada? Yeah. Okay. Thank you for the sharing. The reason I asked the question, because basically the things that you just mentioned is part of the types of the writing. Yeah. Yeah, let's check this. Okay. There are writing. There are creative writing. Yeah. I will not go on the definition, yeah, because we will talk more in classes later. But in here, you can see that there are lots of example of creative writing. It can be poetry, plays, yeah, movie script, yeah, the script writing for movie and television, fiction, yeah, book, yeah, as some of you mentioned, song, yeah, it is also part of creative writing. Speeches, yeah, you will have a public speaking class later, and writing the speech, preparing the speech, it is also part of writing, yeah. Social media content writing, yeah. Tomorrow, Miss Lily in here will deliver a topic about social media content strategy. So if you write regularly in your Instagram or in your uh, other social media account, YouTube maybe, you put text and everything, it is also part of creative writing. Essay, blogging, reporting, memoir, comics, many form of creative writing. So when you are asked to mention about types of creative writing, it basically everything that put in writing. Yeah, you can see in here songs, ada liriknya, comics, essay, poetry, plays, all are the form of creative writing, not limited only to a book or article on the media. Okay, that's the type of writing. Now we move on to writing principles. Yeah, whatever your purpose of writing, whatever the channel, there are certain principles that we should follow. Of course, we will have to adjust with the target audience and the objective of the writing. But based on these 4 types of writing, journalistic, creative, technical writing, and social media writing. First, the general principle, proximity, kedekatan, how close you are with this story. I think, how many of you regularly post on your Instagram account? Semua punya Instagram account di sini? Coba, let me, anyone wants to share your story? What do you usually post on your Instagram story or Instagram post? About what?
Food, Miss.
Food, yeah, food, yeah. Why food? I mean, why do you think food will be interesting to post?
I think it's the way people bond.
Travel, food,
It's
yeah.
the way
Okay.
people bond, and it's the connection that food brings.
Okay, thank you, Diksha. Okay, new students, how about you? What do you usually post on your social media or Instagram on top of
usually like outfits.
outfit? Okay, outfit. When you post about outfit, what is it? Your own outfit or trend or what?
Basically my own outfit that I created for the day. Outfit of the day, kind of.
Yes. Yeah, because you are close to the topic. Yeah, you are able to describe your own costume, for example. Yeah, you are close to the story. If you put it in a bigger way, proximity, closeness to the topic is important. Something that happened to yourself or your city or your campus or your neighborhood, your closer to you will interest you the most compared to something far, right? Of course, there are possibility that we are also interested in something far if it related to us. But number one principle is proximity. Proximity not necessarily about geographical, yeah, jarak not only about geography, but it can be about a culture, it can be about hobby, yeah, similar hobby tend to connect with people with the with the similar hobby, for example, religion or even information like COVID-19, for example, yeah, it also can connect people from different area, from different countries, yeah, because we close to the issues. And then the next one is prominence. Usually, if it involves a well-known figure, it will, you know, attract more audience, attract people to read. Not necessarily, you know, in our case, yeah, if we just start to write, sometimes it is good that, for example, you see or you watch or you create review about someone famous, yeah, public figure. It is possible that it will be that the story will be shared. It is possible that the story will be read by more audience. And the next one is novelty or new spec, newness, ya, baru, like a kebaruan. It's something new, unusual, surprising, yeah, new, updated, current, hot, or relevant, for example. You know, of course, yeah, if later you learn about in introduction to journalism classes and also in writing classes next week, yeah, in the new semester, you will learn about how novelty, new thing is important. Yeah, if you open, even if it is like a review about a restaurant, right? A review about a restaurant, if it is like a new restaurant or if the restaurant has no updated menu or updated new trend, then it is not new, right? So you have to find the unusual or surprising or odd things that happen. Yeah, you can see on the media, let's say on apa ya, everyone or every media talk about COVID-19 from different angle, right? You can see that they are trying to find a new angle, new point of view, a new approach in delivering the news about COVID. Yeah, because if it is not, then since we are, how long we are in this pandemic? Almost 2 years. Udah berapa lama kita? 2 years, yeah. We read some news on the media like a repeated one, yeah. So in order to make it new, you or the writer should add some new angle to make it relevant. Okay, and then the specific target audience require different types of writing. For example, your post, you targeted your friends within your age, yeah. So you will use the language related or connected to your age, or if you targeted like a more serious one for wider audience, so you create it based on the target audience. Oh yeah, this is interesting, Ayu. So you write about yourself, yeah. You want to share one thing that you post on Instagram tentang apa misalnya? About yourself. You experience something or what?
More about, oh, hello?
Yeah, now it's clear.
Okay. More about my friends, my family, and like
Okay.
for the captions, it would be like what I think about our relationship and like what do I get from it.
Okay. Yeah. I think it is you know, there are rooms for you to exercise writing by doing it, right? Because it is sometimes very close to you and you are able to write it clearly. It's about yourself, right? It's about your family, you know about it. Yeah, so I think you can continue doing it by adding like the interesting angle, so everybody or others, when they read it, they can also find it interesting. Yeah, we will learn how. Thank you, Ayu, for sharing. Okay, here I put like emotion, conflict, yeah, drama. Not necessarily must have this one, yeah, but this is like a general rules when writing a story. Yeah, if you know, watching movie or reading a book, yeah, they have like uh, a conflict, they have like involving our emotion. Yeah, of course, from our stage, yeah, when we are trying to learn to write, we don't have like have all this aspect already. Yeah, but I think we can learn. Yeah, when you are happy, when you are you know, sad or upset about something, yeah, how you put it into writing and make it interesting. Okay, and then any question before we move on to writing for social media, which have like a different characteristic compared to writing in general? Any question about the general rules, or maybe you want to you know, add something that you think important in writing? Yeah, who knows? Yeah, because due to this digital era, I think there are new things, there are new approach to the writing. Yeah, back then my background is journalism. Yeah, I was a journalist back then, and when we created the title, we just based on, you know, playing with words. We can use like any words that we want for the title or for the headline. Yeah? But now, since we are also posting for online media, right? Every media in Indonesia, mostly, yeah, they have like the channel in social media, they have the website and everything. You also have to consider writing the title that will be searched, easily appear in the search. Yeah, next tomorrow, yeah, Miss Lily will tell you about content strategy in social media. But what I'm trying to say here is that it is changed. Yeah, it's changed the way we create title. It should be something searchable. It should be something that will appear on top of Google search, for example. And it requires more than just writing. Yeah, it requires the SEO, yeah, so search engine optimization, something like that. Yeah, it's like a new things. Yeah, for myself that I now, or I learned that choosing words, yeah, it's not only about which one do you like or which one you don't like, which one sounds good or not, but you have to also think of it as a social media or search engine friendly. Yeah. So, any question so far? Yeah. Later, yeah, I will group you into a breakout room, and your leader and partner will help you to choose a topic later. Okay. Anyone? Yeah. You can also write in the chat box, yeah, if you have question. Now I pick one specific writing, types of writing, which is social media. The characteristic of social media, which makes it different from the conventional, yeah, if we might say, it is faster. You see something, you can just post it or write it like real time, like now, at the same time with when it happened, right? And it is also interactive. Yeah, you are able to give comment, you can connect directly to the writer or to the people who post the content, and then of course, there are problems sometimes with credibility. Yeah? What are the issues with credibility in social media? Anyone can give examples? What are the issues with credibility in social media? When something goes viral, for example, when something, become shared a lot in social media, or what are the issues with credibility? Any example? Come on. No need to this is not right or wrong, yeah, we just discuss.
Is it
Yeah, Adelia.
it can be twisted.
Okay.
Like some kinds of information can be twisted. For
Can be
example,
twisted.
like health problems of like health and weight loss can, and like information about the body can be messed up and twisted.
You talk about hoax, misinformation, something like that, or part of it?
Yes.
Yeah, termasuk ya. Okay. Yeah. Okay, you want to continue? Sorry.
No. Yeah, you got the point. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, sometimes we cannot just trust something that's on social media. Yeah. Last month, yeah, my mother, we need to take her to hospital because apparently she had problem with her tummy, yeah, and then we check, yeah, what did you do? Kemarin baik-baik aja, suddenly we have to bring you to hospital. Apparently she consumed like in the morning before she took water or everything else, she consumed like a lemon, yeah, lemon quite a lot, and because she had issues with lambung, yeah, in her tummy, so it's not strong enough to receive that lemon in the morning. And then I said, why do you drink lemon without consulting the doctor? Because I read it in WhatsApp. Many of my friends share it. And I said, just because many share it doesn't mean that it's true. And you have to consult doctor for something like this. Yeah. Who said it? Is it a doctor? Is it already consulted with your own health condition? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it goes with other issues, credibility. So we, even though social media or online media make everything fast, we have to be careful with credibility. I see here that we have Alia. Original creators are forgotten because they remove the names, for example. Yeah, like African American dancer in TikTok. Yeah, Shakila, you want to explain further? Ada apa dengan African American dancer? The credibility, yeah. Is it the examples of credibility?
Yes, she was referring to what I was saying.
Okay, yeah. Okay, and next in social media writing, engagement does matter. You cannot say that you write it for yourself because once you post it in social media, it is you want to engage with your audience. If you put it in private, then it is your network only, or if you put it in public, you want to reach wider audience, but basically you want to engage. Yeah, so engagement does matter. And then there are many, many platform. Yeah, many platform. You have, for example, you have YouTube, you have Twitter, and you have Instagram, or you have blog posts, for example. Then even though the story is similar, you have to adjust with different platform. Yeah. Now I see lots of people using TikTok, for example. Yeah. Can we consider the writing in TikTok as also part of writing? What do you think? Do you think it is also part of like a creative writing in TikTok? Anyone want to share? Yeah.
I think to an extent, Bu.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, siapa? Mabel ya? Itu ya tadi ya.
Sorry Bu, even though I'm not a freshman.
It's okay. Because I didn't activate. Yeah, thank you. To an extent. Zephania, yes. Why do you think it's a creative writing, Zephania?
Because TikTok is like similar to Instagram because you have to make interesting captions.
Right.
Yeah.
Good point. Good point, Zephania. Yeah. You have to prepare. You have to write things, and sometimes, not sometimes. Yeah, most of the time, writing shorter can be more difficult than writing longer. Yeah, you want to deliver like a certain message in only how long? 30 seconds, 1 minute. Yeah, for example, and then you have to write properly to your audience. Yeah, we will discuss more about it. Thank you, Stefania and Mabel. And then next, credibility of characteristic of social media writing. It's about people. Yeah. Before, yeah, when I asked what do you usually write, some of you mentioned about yourself. Yeah. So about people. Yeah, focus on people. Even when you talk about food, when you talk about lifestyle, you focus on people. Yeah, why people like to go there, why people use this kind of fashion and their story. Why? Because people is like a detail and real, and you are able to explore more. Do you familiar with Human of New York? Anyone have seen or have read Human of New York? Ada yang pernah lihat Human of New York? Anyone?
Belum, Bu.
Belum. Yeah. In Human of New York, yeah, it is like originally it's like it's only in New York originally, yeah, Human of New York, but now it's like in every big cities in the world, including Jakarta. It's a story about like random people, not necessarily like a famous people. Yeah, for example, you talk to someone on the bus stop, and then you are able to tell story about him or her in 2 or 3 short paragraph, how she's become any angle that you choose. Yeah, focus on the story, and basically it's like a everyday story. It's like a story about people, and surprisingly this website, yeah, this Instagram, ya sekarang ada website Instagram and many other channel become so famous because it's about people. Yeah, when we see, yeah, if we are in actual class, yeah, in actual face-to-face class, I usually ask my student to go out and come back with story of people, and then they come back with stories of satpam, waiters, like women who do shopping, yeah, because we are in FX, or people who had coffee, anyone, yeah, but they are able to. It's like a good exercise for you to tell about people. You can start from yourself or your family. Yeah, it's about people, right? And then the language, okay? You ensure that your post will match or will suitable with the your audience, yeah. And then again, caption, yeah, caption does matter because you know, if it is in the media, then headline, yeah, make a break, or people will like it or not based on the caption. So you can learn how to write a caption, a very short caption, but attractive to people who read it. Of course, there are issues with clickbait, for example. Yeah, if we talk about the media, there are lots of like bombastic title, but when you actually click the topic, when you actually click the link, it is not as bombastic, it's not as sensational as it is. Yeah, but one thing that we can learn from them, yeah, not as good journalism practices, but we can see how creating like a the right caption, the caption that attract audience is important. Could be funny, informative, anything, depend on your purpose. Even in your social media, yeah. Some in one of my workshop like this, yeah, I have a question. Yeah, but I don't post something like, you know, big or important for public. That's okay. What is our purpose? To practice, right? By practicing, yeah, you are in your first year in universities, you will read and write a lot. You will use your social media as your writing outlet, and it will become your portfolio later. You write this and that and this and that. Back then, yeah, when we don't have social media, if I apply for a job, or if I, wants to share my CV for a job, for example, I have to put all my writing in there, which is limited, yeah, back then when I just graduated. But you have all the outlet there, yeah, on the digital version. So use your social media, even though you only post about yourself, your family. Do not underestimate it as not important. It is, because it is like one way of you trying to exercise your writing. Okay, we have okay, Honey, which one is more important, the title or the caption? Okay, but the title could be, actually, if I may say, it's both, yeah. But since creating good caption is also like, the title, okay, it's like, riding a bicycle, yeah. The more you practice it, the better you are at it, yeah. So you don't have to like target it, I have to create like a best caption, or best title ever, yeah. It's okay, since you own your own social media, or you own your own blog, for example. You can play with word, you can exercise yourself, and then you can learn how the response from your audience. Later you will find the part yourself, which one is most important to your audience. But I agree with you, if we refer to the general posting and also media sometimes, yeah, the title and the caption, either it is clickbait, yeah, manipulative, the title is not connected with the caption and the content, but sometimes it is just a matter of not choosing the right title, yeah. So in this stage, I encourage you to like trying to find one, yeah. I mean, do not need to, oh, I have to create like the perfect one. It's okay, you can use this opportunity in writing for title and caption, yeah. I think, yeah, caption, I always say it in my writing class, is one of the best way for you to learn about writing. No pressure, no, like a standard like a journalism writing, but you write, yeah, but you produce a writing, and it is your portfolio writing something, yeah. Make sure that you put it in a good way, even though it is not perfect yet. Namanya juga masih latihan, right? And then here, yeah, you can build your identity, even though you are now like starting your study in communication, but you can start build your personal identity. For example, I have some students or alumni who is very good in fashion, yeah, not a fashion student, but communication students who are into fashion. So you will meet her later on Friday. She is currently doing entrepreneurship in, yeah, you will learn from her later on Friday. But what I'm trying to say here, that she is into fashion. She write a lot about fashion in her Instagram post. She consistently built her identity about fashion, yeah, fashion writing, fashion writer. And when she graduated, she accepted, she first she was doing intern in a fashion magazine, and then when she graduated, she was recruited immediately by a fashion magazine, lifestyle magazine, and writing about fashion. Yeah, because from starting from college, she already write about fashion. I also have other students who are you know, he and not she, he is into automotive, yeah. Jadi everything he posts, he write is about like automotive. And when he graduate in 2019 or 20, yeah, he consistently known as the writer, or his social media is about automotive or others, yeah. So you can, I think in communication, you are able to still being you, you are still able to use your passion, your interest, your hobby, your strength in the assignment. Yeah, you can ask your senior, yeah, later in the sharing session, or maybe to your FL and FP, FYP, how you are encouraged to use your own interest, your own strength, your own hobby, your own passion in class, yeah, because this is part of building your identity. One student of mine, she already graduated, she loves travel. So she put a lot of travel story in her Instagram account. And that is her identity, yeah, travel story, I mean. And then here, yeah, keep it short and simple. Try to write, if it is in social media, yeah, if it is in other form of writing, of course, you are able to write longer, but if it is in social media, then it should be short and simple. You can use image and video, and you know, graphic or everything to make it more interesting, because I think visual plays more important roles in social media. Yeah, I myself is more of text, yeah, text, yeah. But when I put something, if I write something, yeah, and I put it on Instagram, I try to, you know, doing experiment. I screenshot or I took picture of the writing. So I put the writing not in the text or caption, but I screenshot it. Yeah. Apparently, it is true that people pay more attention to it compared to the, if I put it in text. Yeah, itu one of the characteristic of social media. Okay, so what time is it? Yeah, it's 2. Yeah, this is some of the check. Yeah, now I want you to do a little exercise. Yeah, just 10 minutes. Wait, this is like the platform. Yeah, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Yeah. I will go straight to this. Yeah. Okay. So let's discuss, yeah, a topic of food. Pick any topic, yeah, just the topic. Yeah, you don't need to write. You don't need to explore topic. Yeah, just topic and short description. Yeah, short description. Yeah, just like let's say you want to talk about spicy food, and then the description in spicy food from around the world, for examples. Yeah. And then the types of writing or the outlet that you are going to write. Yeah, for example, it's for social media posts, or it's for book, it's for article, it's for TikTok, for example. Yeah, anything. Yeah, where do you want to put the writing? Okay, so wait, I will put it in chat. Yeah, how many of new student in here, Diksha?
I think today we have 16, Miss.
16?
Yeah.
Okay. So can you help me creating 16 ya? Three breakout room. Diksha mau bantu di breakout room juga?
I can.
You can. Okay. So Kenji juga bisa? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So please create 4 breakout room. Yeah. So Diksha, Kenji, Afif, and Audrey. Yeah. 4 students each. And this is what you have to do. Yeah, I put in the chat. Wait, I'll share it. You can take a screenshot first. Yeah, take a screenshot. Yeah, I will share the just 10 minutes. Yeah, about 10 minutes. Just the topic, a short, very short description what it is about and where you are going to write or the types of writing. Let's say this is like a poetry. This is like a news article, or this is like an Instagram post. Yeah, anything. Okay.
Miss,
Yes.
So 4 rooms, and for
Yes.
the rooms, do we let the participants choose or assign
No,
randomly?
just assign. Just
Randomly.
assign. Yeah, just assign randomly. Ya, supaya cepat.
Okay.
Ini.
Do I open it now? The rooms?
Yeah, wait. I put the. Yeah, this is the. You can go to the. Yeah, in the chat. Yeah, this is the Padlet. You can find the question and the topic that you have to do in Padlet. Yeah, can everyone see the Padlet in here? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Boleh, Diksha, you can create 4. Yeah, Audrey, Afif, Diksha, and Kenji. Yeah, please help your the new students and come back here in about 10 minutes. Yeah, just the topic, and then after that, we will open the Padlet and discuss in the main room. Okay.
Okay, Miss. Thank you.
Yeah, I will also share the topic. Hey Miss Lily, kalau aku pindahin ininya ke.
So I think some of the FLs are in the same room, FLs and FPs. So I have to reassign them.
Oh iya, coba dipisahkan aja.
Okay. Audrey is in room 1. Afif is in room 2. Okay, I'll join room 4, Miss.
Yeah, it's only about 10 minutes kok. Jadi nggak lama juga. Yeah.
Thank you.
Please encourage ya, help them to choose the
Yeah.
topic and go to Padlet.
Okay.
Hai Miss Lily.
Halo Miss Karen.
Besok Miss Lily ya? Sosial
Enggak, Miss
media.
Dian, aku Rabu, tapi ternyata aku Rabu itu ada meeting inisiatif.
Oh.
Tapi duluan jadwalnya FYP sih yang dikasih.
Jam berapa?
Jam 9, 9.30 rapatnya.
Itunya jam?
FYP-nya 9 sampai 11.40.
Atau ini aja kalau yang FYP-nya kan 2 ya, 2 sesi ya?
Iya, 2 sesi langsung.
Atau di itu aja yang paginya lah exercise dulu, jadi anak-anak yang bisa pimpin.
Agak ini sih, agak keteteran nantinya daripada ini. Soalnya kan pasti butuh konsentrasi tinggi kan untuk yang inisiatif juga. Pak, nggak tahu gimana. Jadi aku izin deh.
Oke. Okay, for those who have not finished, yeah, you can still write on Padlet. Yeah. I give you 3 minutes, yeah, to write on Padlet. Okay, so let us take a look on the Padlet that you. Okay. Okay. Can you see the screen? Can you see the Padlet? Saya. Okay, we still have some people typing. Okay, this is interesting, yeah. When I ask about food, yeah, some of you choose to write vegetarian. And here, even you write about vegetarian, but you are able to write it with different angle, yeah. Zahra, Najwa, Nazifa, Kesha, diet dan consumer. Okay, can one of you, Najwa or Kesha or Nazifa, speak up about the topic that you choose? Silakan.
Me, Keisha.
Yeah, Kesha.
Hi, everyone. So me and my friends chose this topic because it's beneficial for the environment and it's good for health.
Okay.
By not eating meat, you're also helping to ease the problem of pollution because 20% of the pollution is man-made, originates from the meat industry, and this affects our air. And it comes from different aspects. There's water, and then pollution, and then the land. That's all.
Okay. Thank you, Keja. So the big topic is about food, but you are able to specify it to vegetarian. Yeah. Where do you plan to write this? Is it for like social media post or like an article in the newspaper or what? If you choose this topic.
I actually posted this in my Instagram before.
Instagram, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So the characteristic of writing for social media, especially Instagram, yeah, the caption does matter. You cannot be too long. It should be like pick carefully. Yeah. But I like the way you are in the same breakout room, yeah. All vegetarian ini.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So you choose even in your own group, yeah, in one breakout room, you're still able to differentiate one to another. Okay, thank you, Keisha. Okay, yang lain silakan post. Doesn't have to be long, yeah. You can put your name in here. Okay, Honey, you write about potatoes with ketchup. Okay, tell us about it. Is it like the food you eat? Okay. What's so special about it that you want to write it as a story, Honey?
Well, because like at the beginning, do you guys hear me by the way? A lot of people are yelling from here. Yeah, so technically, I like all types of food because they are food, but like potatoes and chips. I was embarrassed at the beginning. That's why it became my favorite. Like this day in my school, I was asked if I can cook, And then I was like, yeah, I can. And then people were asking me like if I can make potatoes with chips. I banned it all. I came with an embarrassment and so on. So that's why it actually became my favorite. Like,
This is,
I know really how to cook it.
yeah, this is interesting. Yeah, you put your this is like, you know, potatoes with ketchup is quite everyone write about it, yeah, but you are able to put your own experience in the story, which makes it interesting, right? Because you put a story about human, the story about you in here, which make it like a different point of view about the potatoes with ketchup itself, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, that's good job, Hani. So everyone, yeah, I think this is a good example, yeah, when you at least for now, yeah, for exercises in class and later in for other purposes in your stage now, you can like add your own experience, your own stories in the writing, so it will make it like unique, yeah, different with others, yeah. Thank you, Hani. Okay, we also have oil potatoes, yeah. Okay, so your group, you talk about potatoes, I see in here, yeah. Jane, you talk about Japanese, and Adele, you talk about ways to cook potatoes. Okay, anyone want to speak up from your group? Are you Adele, Jane? Why do you choose this topic?
I'm in a different group from Adele.
Oh, you're different.
Which
Okay.
Shakira.
Okay, Jane, Japanese food, yeah. Okay. What's so special or what makes it interesting that you want to write about Japan?
This is one of the meals that I feel very less guilty, even if like I eat a lot, because I feel like it's a well-balanced meal. It's not like if I eat a lot of fish, I won't feel guilty because it's not greasy. And I think Japanese foods are
healthier, yeah.
mostly healthy. Yeah, it's good. It's naturally seasoned. It's not greasy. It's just perfectly balanced.
So what are you going to put in the writing? You are going to put like different types of Japanese food, or like the health issues, or what do you think it will be interesting to put in the writing about Japanese food?
I think it's about I think a mix of everything, a little bit of everything. Yeah. How Japanese food doesn't need that much spices,
right,
to make it taste good. It's just naturally well balanced.
Yes, I think this is a, you know, even though you are still write it in general, yeah, which is okay. There are lots of lots of smaller angle and branches that you can write about, yeah. Japanese food, what is it about Japanese food? There are lots to be discussed, to put it into writing, yeah. Even if you create like your own blog post, blog about Japanese food, there are so many small angle, small point of view that you can write, yeah. I think this is interesting. Okay, thank you, Jane. Any others want to share about their topic? Silakan. Wait, in chat I can see. Audrey totally agree with Jane, yeah, the Japanese. I think in here, yeah, I see that most of you writing about from the angle about the food itself, yeah. You can also consider, yeah, of course, I see like Ayu trying about losing weight. Ini siapa ya, being vegetarian, protect animals, ya, health issues. But you can also, when I ask you to choose writing about food, actually you can even write about program in TV, food program in TV, for example. Japanese food, yeah. How many of you write Netflix, Japanese food series? So many, right? On Netflix, yeah. It is also like another angle of food, yeah. Not about the food itself, but about a series or program on Netflix that talk about the Japanese food, right? It is not about the food, but about the TV, about the story, about the series, film, for example. You can also write about food from the, let's say, the architecture of the cafe, yeah, Instagrammable location. Yeah, it is also about food, but specifically talk about the restaurant or the design interior, for example. Okay, diet, Indomie. I like Indomie, Shakila. Okay, what is it? If you actually wants to write about Indomie, what angle do you think has not been discussed a lot yet, Shakila? Apa sih about Indomie that still haven't touched a lot in the writing? I think all of us here love Indomie. Yeah? It's like our guilty pleasure. Shakila, are you able to turn on your microphone? Okay, Zefania also about sushi, mental health. Oh, interesting, Bella, mental health. Okay, any other wants to be volunteer to talk about your writing? Yeah, I see there are lots of topic in here, and I can see that your senior helps you to focus on the writing. Nabila, Bella, yeah, silakan Bella. Mental health, yeah, another angle about food.
I chose mental health and its relationship with food, whether it be good or bad, because I myself have suffered from food-related mental illness, such as there are a lot of mental illness revolving food, as eating disorders such as bulimia or things of that sort. And I've experienced bulimia, and it made me see food in a different way. I would binge, but then I wouldn't see food. I wouldn't enjoy eating. I wouldn't see eating as like, oh, Indomie enak banget gitu. I wouldn't be like that. I was like, oh, I have to eat this to live, and then I would push it out of my body by purging. And I think everybody should have a healthy relationship with food, whether it be overeating or undereating.
Yeah, I think that's a good point of view, Bella. I mean, this is interesting food related apa ya issues ya, mental health issues related to food. I think it can even be a book about it. Even though I read a lot about it separately, I think if we put it into like one long writing, that's a very good angle. Thank you, Bella, for thinking about a very specific angle about food. You want to add anything else, Bella?
No.
Okay, so you can see in here, even I only give you a big angle about food, and here you can see that there are about health, mental health, about protect animals, about personal story, like honey or Indomie, our everyone's guilty pleasure. Still a lot of other topic, other angle. So what we learn, I still encourage for those who have not post, just post. No need to post long and like detail. Just post the topic that you want to write, because this is also an exercise. I will or your lecturers in classes later will help you to shape the way choosing the angle. For example, remember in the beginning we talked about how to put it in words. So in class we will together learn how to think about something big but put it into like smaller angle. It is more difficult. It's easier if we are able to put it into like small things instead of one big thing. Okay, maybe last one for the example. I want to hear from Indomie, mana tadi? Shakila. Okay, what please tell us about your topic, Indomie. What is it about Indomie that interesting for us to read? Ini Enggar juga menambahkan ya. Indomie diplomacy. You experience it, Enggar, while in US, diplomacy with Indomie?
Well, I mean, the Indomie is very popular in a lot of countries. Like, I mean, not just in the immediate region, like in Asia and in Australia, for example, but even all the way, like in the Netherlands, of course, but also in many parts of Africa as well.
Right, right.
One I know is Nigeria and Egypt. Yeah.
Something that you you will miss a lot. Yeah. You want Indomie if you are abroad. Yeah, even in the small cities in Germany, I once went to like small cities and I still able to find Indomie in one of the warung ya in there. Bukan warung ya, apa namanya? Like mini market in there. So Indomie diplomacy. That can be a topic also, yeah, for the writing, like a general topic about Indomie, about food, but you put it into something more specific.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you. Let me check. Oh, Shakila, okay. Yeah, please write in Padlet, yeah, for those who have not finished. So I think, yeah, we came to the end of the session to summarize what we discussed today. Okay, from the process of choosing the topic in breakout room, what did you learn? What did you learn in the breakout room? What are the difficulties when, yeah, of course, it is just a very short time and like a very big topic that I give you, but what can you learn in the breakout room? Anyone?
That a lot of people have different perceptions when it comes to things, when it comes to topics, that they have their own certain quote unquote charm when it comes to writing captions that can attract readers, if that makes sense. Like in whatever topic in their own certain way.
Yeah, attract readers. Yeah, sometimes you think that you have an interesting topic, but you don't know whether it is able to attract readers or not. Yeah, yeah, I think that's a good point. And there are many ways to attract readers or attract audience. Yeah, which tomorrow you will hear more from Miss Lily, who will share about social media strategy. Yeah, how to write interestingly for targeting your audience. Okay, any other sharing from the discussion from the breakout room? What did you learn about writing aside from apa tadi, trying to attract the audience? Anyone? One more. What do you find when you try to think about the topic? What are the difficulties? Do you like somehow worried that it is already written too much, that you are not able to add like a new point of view? Ada nggak? Karena sudah terlalu too many writings about, let's say, Indomie or Japanese food, and then you you have to think harder to find like the more specific or different angle. Yeah, this is a skill that you will learn a lot later, which not only happen in journalism, but also in Instagram or social media posts. Yeah, how when you think something is interesting, of course, it will be like 100,000 or million people who will think that it is also interesting, right? So it is our job, it is our skill in communication that should be able to think about angle, think about point of view, think about anything that makes it attractive to your audience. Okay, I think, yeah, we reached the end of the session. I wish we could talk more, but don't worry. Some of you will meet me in person if you choose to come to campus next week. Yeah, so we will have the next 4 years together. Yeah, this is just a warm up for the writing, we will learn a lot. Okay, so Diksha, Kenji, do we need to take a picture for this session? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Audrey and Afif, also Kenji and Diksha for helping, and also Mabel for helping your senior. Yeah, give applause to everyone. Yeah, for producing like good examples. Okay, so
I think we can take the picture whenever everyone's ready. Pose, guys. 1, 2, 3. Okay. One more. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Yeah.